Hi, this is a session on decorators, but before we jump into decorators, we'll go through some basic things. The first one is function as arguments. So here we are defining a very simple function succ with argument as x, and then we are assigning a variable successor which is to a function. So variable is assigned to a function and then we are calling this function. So let's see of how this works. So we are getting 11 because it is being passed with 10 and we are getting 11. Second one is function as parameters. So here the function f is being passed a parameter which is not an integer, not a string, but it is a function. So here what is happening is that it calls its own methods and then it is calling a function. So what we will see is that it will print hi, it's me f, I will call the func now and it will call g. So let's see of how it does. So here that's what it is doing, it is calling g. So this gives us a foundation to go into decorators. So decorators, here you see we are not calling the function decorator, but what it will do is that this this function, our decorator takes a function as an argument and then it has a wrapper and it says before calling the function func.name, funcx, and after calling func.name. So this is what it is doing, and let's see what happens. So here calling the foo function, so before calling foo, and then it is going into the function hi, foo has been called with strx, and then we are getting after calling func.name. So this is what is a decorator. Similarly, we can utilize this for logging for all other purposes without disturbing the main function foo. So this is one of the good advantages of foo. Similarly, what we can do is that we can we can calculate the time elapsed for a function. So here it is the function which is a test timer, and what is happening is that before time t and then func x and after time is equal to t. So this is what is going to happen. So let's go there and call this function decorators with time. So it is sleeping for 3 seconds as in the function. High test timer has been called with Ambarish. Time elapsed for the function is 3.0073. So this is what is happening. Test timer has been called with Ambarish, and then this is what is being displayed. It goes into this function and it is saying this, and then the time elapsed is after minus before. So we can easily calculate the time elapsed in this function. So decorators, you are not disturbing the main function, but you are wrapping it with another function without calling it by using the @ our decorator. So hope this helps. Thank you. Bye. So this session is about enumerators. So here we have a list which is a flavor list which contains several items, and now what we are doing is that we can enumerate very easily with for I flavor in enumerate flavor list, and then we can print it I plus 1 and flavor. And similarly we can start the index also by giving the enumerate one extra variable starting from 1. So let's see of how this works. So you see that both is giving the correct vanilla, chocolate, pecan, strawberry. Enumerate is a very handy function and this helps in this manner. We also have another important thing called zip, and zip is used to iterators to process iterators in parallel. If we have two lists which are of the same length, then zip can be used. So here we have names and the letters which are the length of the letters, and then what we can do is that we can iterate it by to find the longest name. So for name count in zip names letters, and if count is greater than max letters, longest name is name and the max letters is count, and we can see of how we can do it. So here just check the function. Yes. So you see here it is 745 is the length of the letters and the longest name is Cecilia and the count is 7. So here we have seen zip. It is a very effective function so as to process iterators in parallel. One thing to note, if um, the if the length of the list are unequal, then it can cause some problems. Hope you like this. Thank you. Bye.